Alright, it's the Behringer Ultragraph Pro PBQ 6200. As you may know, I have the the 3102. I did a couple of videos on that, and they've both got tons of views. Then I did the video on the EQ, the crossover, expecting that to get tons of views as well, but it didn't. But anyway, let's see how this one does. This is the bigger brother of this EQ here. I'm going to be using this EQ to EQ my subs, and this one for just the whole system EQ. This one also has limiters built in, which means I will be able to stop everything from getting louder once I'm clipping. So that's the main reason I got this one instead of another one of those. Anyway, this should be 3 unit spaces instead of 2, I believe. So typical ISC cable, it's got protection on the tip of it. I just realized you weren't even in frame then. Typical ISC cable, we don't need that. Silica gel, let's see if I can get this out with one hand. Let's just grab a hold of the... Alright, let me get this out and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so I've got the manual included, which has got this EQ and the other EQ stuff in it. So let's chuck that over there with the ISC cable. It's just got some foam on the end of the EQ just to protect it in shipping. Let's just stick that in the box. The box is, a matter of fact, empty. Let's take this end off as well. Let's put my... Yeah, I'm really struggling with this. Oh, what is it? There we go. Cool. And yeah, that's the EQ. So is that 3 unit spaces or 4? I'm hoping it's 3 because I only left room for 3. But besides that, let's tear into this. It's one thing I always struggle with is doing these unboxing videos with one hand. I really need to get... Well, actually, I've actually ordered a new phone. I've ordered the S7 Edge, so there'll be a video on that soon. And I've also ordered a mount, that silica gel in here. Chuck it over there. I've also... Wow, ooh, this is nice. I've also ordered... with the S7, I've already got a tripod, but I'm going to order a mount. So pick this here, my Nexus 6. What it does is it attaches there and puts a female tripod mount on the bottom of it, so you can sit it on a tripod and use that for video stuff. So I'll be able to like sit you up here and do all the unboxing with 2 hands instead of just one. But anyway, Behringer EQ. This is same as the other one. It's built really, really nice. I actually really like the build of the Behringer EQs. I liked it a lot more than my... Is there a click in the middle? Yes, there is. They're all slightly raised up. As you can see, I'm just clicking them all back in. Oh, those ones aren't. But yeah, the Behringer EQs I actually liked more than the DBX one I had. Maybe because the DBX one I had was slightly older and it might have been just a bit out, but I always found like one channel, the gain knobs were slightly out, and there was just... I reckon the features on this is just so much nicer. But anyway, that's the kind of unboxing. Let's just do a quick overview. Obviously, you've got your 2 31 band EQs, plus 6 or plus 12 dB, depending on the range button. Here, what that's set at, in and out FBQ, which means whether they're all just lit up or they're lighting up to what particular frequency is playing. Let's just... I have OCD, so the fact that half these are all out is really bothering me. So I just want to set them all flat. I'm just going to do that while I look at the other things. Obviously over here we've got, let's put you into focus, the limiter, which I will be using. The pink, you can run pink noise through it and change what level you're running the pink noise through the whole system. The in and out meter, so that there is the meter of the sound, whether it's the input sound or the output sound. I'll leave that on out because I output a lot stronger than I input and I like flashy lights. Then obviously the same again for the other channel. Subwoofer. Okay, so that's pink noise. That one there is pink noise for the whole system. That one's there is the subwoofer out because Behringer stuff all likes to have... That corner's a bit damaged, you can see it there. Put you into focus. Corner's got a tiny bit of damage on it, but that doesn't bother me too bad. It's going to get damaged anyway. It's going to be rack mounted. Let's have a look at the back. All Behringer stuff seems to have a sub out. I'll be running the main ends through 1/4 inch. Outputs of XLR will go to the front of house. No, which will go to the crossover, sorry. The sub out will go to the other Behringer EQ. either Behringer EQ or EQ, and then go into the Sir and Vega amps, and obviously the crossover will do its thing and output to those amps, and then it'll power the front of house, which are in the room, but they're not in the right spot because I'm trying to sell the 18s, and they're just taking up way too much room with the 18s. Oh no. No. Anyway. Nice button. 35 watt power consumption. I believe that's more than the other one was. Pretty lightweight. Actually, I'd say it's very lightweight. If I can lift it up and hold it out with a straight arm with one hand, I'm pretty sure that's pretty light. Lighting. Anyway. That's that. I'm probably just going to plug this in now, see how it goes, but that's pretty much all I need to say for the unboxing side of things. And yeah, this video isn't going to be up for ages because I'm going on a holiday for a week, so hopefully that's good. And then this will be uploaded when I get back from that. I won't even edit it until I get back. But yeah, let's settle these flat, and I'm going to go plug this in, and I might do a little bit of video once I've plugged it in. Actually, I will, so I'll plug this in now and we'll see what I can do. Okay, so I've got the Behringer EQ in, and I've been playing around with it for the last probably 15 minutes before I have to head out. So if you're looking for an in-depth video on this equalizer, you are going to have to check out the review, which will be on the channel eventually. Not now. I'm going to Queensland in a little less than an hour. So yeah, let me turn this down because I'm going to be right beside the horns here. Basically, oh Jesus, I'm going to sit down, and then I'm going to be too low. No, there we go. Basically, I'm using this for the front of house, so I have a really high EQ, really high gain boost on the high frequencies, just because these are 3-inch horns and they don't particularly play that high, but with that equalizer they don't sound dramatically bad. Besides that, this is still set all flat. I've still got to muck around with that a little bit and just adjust it slightly just to make it sound nice. But for now, I just did that in like 5 minutes of listening to a couple songs just to get a better sound. My phone's going off. But yeah, basically I have the limiter set at 0 dB, so once I hit 0 dB, it starts to limit, so it stops me from blowing anything, clipping anything. That's that. Subwoofer out I'm not using. I'm using the sub out of the EQ. Actually went full left and right in, full left and right out into the EQ, then the sub out of the EQ, only because it's got that adjustable gain, and it means I can mute the sub channel whenever I don't want it on at night. Or I could just not turn the amps on. That probably makes more sense. Anyway, everything's set at 0 dB. All my gains are set at 0 dB, and that's where it sounds best. I used to have it always running stuff hot, but it seems to run and sound better if I just run it all at 0 dB, so that's what I'm going to do. Obviously, I've got all the FBQ stuff. I haven't pushed it hard enough to actually be able to utilize any of this stuff. Let me see if I can just give you a quick little show of what I mean. See, that there is adequate volume, and you can barely even see it in lighting up. I think you got to get close to 0 dB for it to all light up a ton. Yeah, you can see nothing's really lighting up. None of the sub channels are even lighting up, but stuff's barely even working. You can see no signal lights are on, but it's pretty hard to get signal lights on with a system this big anyway. But anyway, that's that. Front of house is super awkward in this room, by the way, so got to get rid of these 18s. But yeah, that's just a quick little overview of the EQ, little unboxing and overview sort of thing. Really, really good equalizer. If you're looking at picking one up, I'd highly recommend it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's the Behringer FBQ 6200. Wow, that looks really cool when it's out of focus. Hang on, let me pull you in focus up close. Come on. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Anyway, I'll touch to focus. Yeah, that looks really cool. Oh, lying down. Nice. Anyway, got the whole system going real nice now. The front of house is gonna move back, and I'm gonna have just the 215s instead of the 4 18s here. But yeah, that's future plans. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed, and check out the review video, which should be up in probably a month.